What's up, Paradise Crew?
What is up, Buenos Dias from Puerto Vallarta, and we have a jam-packed episode today because we're doing a food tour, but on bikes, so that's gonna be fun.
So excited. There are 8 different stops. We're gonna eat all the Mexican food, and I cannot wait.
Yep, you can see the beautiful waves crashing to the left of us, but that means we're gonna crash into some Mexican food with 8 stops, just like she said. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. You already know what time it is.
Give them paradise.
Let's give them paradise. Let's go.
So neat. We have friends with us this morning. Oh, cool. The weather is obviously not great at all, which is very unfortunate because we have a bike tour this morning. It is 8:10 right now, and port time is 9:10. So this is like super confusing to me because the ship time changed the other day. The ship time changed the other day to match port time, but we didn't change again to match port time again today. So I don't know why they do that. Either stay on port time or just stay on one ship time. I don't know. I have no idea what time it is like at home. I don't have a clue, so we're gonna get back and it's gonna be super confusing. Anyhow, it is raining. It's gross. I'm hoping that it clears up because I don't really want to ride bikes around in the rain. That doesn't sound fun to me. And then end in the beach in the rain. Also not fun. So hopefully, like I said, it clears up. We have a great day. But we have about 30 minutes to get breakfast and then get off the ship because it's a 20-minute taxi ride to where we're gonna pick up our tour. I know, you're so sweet. Oh, yeah, he's so tall. He's almost as tall as I am. So we are waiting for the bikes. So we are gonna do our first stop. Official, unofficial, not sure. First stop here on foot. It is 12:59 local time. Tacos.
This looks really good.
They're gonna prepare our tacos, and these are our salsas right here, okay? So we have 3 options for this in this case. Every place you go to, they will have their own salsa, their own style, their own recipe. It's kind of cool how many types of salsa. Dry chilies, more dry chilies, more tomatoes, green tomatoes, and that's when we mix all kinds of different types of salsas with this, all right?
So we're gonna be eating like locals today. He said these spots are only where like locals go. So off the beaten path. Obviously we're going to be on bikes in a little bit. We get to sightsee all at the same time. Who doesn't want to do that? It's great. Gotta cross the road. We have stopped for more tacos. This is my taco dance. Anyhow, super excited. We're gonna have carne asada with chorizo, with beans and sauteed onions and all of the yummy things. So, I'm excited. Bike ride has been very interesting so far. Lots of people traffic.
This is a super emblematic taco stand. So this is called Tacos El Cuñado. Tacos El Cuñado literally means brother-in-law. Taco El Cuñado offers tacos de asada, which is the most typical common taco in Mexico. That's kind of like the king, the father of all the tacos that we have. It's taco asada, but they also have adobada, chorizo, and machaca. working that bike off. All right. So Cesar will give us a little bit of cocoa, and he'll break one coconut. He'll break one coconut for us, so we can eat a little bit of the pulp. Okay.
Love a fresh coconut. Very good. That's refreshing.
That's coconut fish.
That's included in the tour.
Thank you.
Go for it. You can do like a little ceviche. So if you like a little seafood ceviche with this, I mean a vegetarian ceviche, you can put a little onion, cilantro, cucumbers, and then put it in a tostada, and it will be exactly like any, actually like abalone. Have you guys heard of, you've heard of abalone? It's kind of the same texture, obviously not the same flavor, but a lot of the same texture. And then you do like a little ceviche tostada. Amazing, amazing. Did you get some?
I did.
Excelente. I'll get some too. I'm a makeup girl. So this is marisco cisneros, okay? Marisco cisneros literally translates to seafood. So mariscos is seafood, and cisneros is the last name of Marco, okay? Muy bien. So we're gonna have the chile relleno. We're gonna have the stuffed chili. So inside it will have cheese, it will have seafood, okay? And it's a jalapeno stuff, and it goes deep fried with an egg batter, a warm tortilla, pico de gallo, which is the tomato salsa, okay? A little lettuce, and a very light Thousand Island dressing. Muy bien. Are we excited?
Yes. Guys, so we are going to go and eat some more tacos, and this is going to be good. So, whew.
Yeah, that's the same.
Great flavor.
Only pleasure. That's what it is.
You say you're on fire. I'm on fire. You like?
Little trick for when you're on fire, your mouth is on fire, you get a lime, you fill it with salt, like you put a lot of salt, and then you bite it a little bit. So all that salt will take away all that spiciness from your mouth. It will kind of soak. It's like it soaks in the spiciness.
All right, guys, we're at our next stop, and we are about to try treta cabeza, which is like the head of a cow, the eyeballs, and I think everybody's pretty excited about it. What do you think about, guys?
Yeah, it's like
Oh yeah.
No, we're not eating the eyeballs. We're eating like the cheek and stuff on that.
The
It's
cheek?
fine. Yeah. I heard exactly what you said.
So let's do it.
We're gonna have two options. Okay, we're gonna have tripa or cabeza. After you guys eat them, I'll explain what it is. After you eat it, I'll explain what it is. It's easier to explain that way. All right, you guys prepared?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
What'd you say? How you say it again?
Tripa or cabeza. So yeah, cabeza. So what they do is they do the head of the cow, and then they do like eyeball. I mean, we're not gonna have eyeballs, but they do sections of the cow, but some is meat. And tripa is intestines, but you fry them so good, and it's kind of it's so good. It's crunchy.
Yeah.
So I wish that he would have said that after I put it in my mouth.
It's right here. Okay, and we have cabeza. That is this one, and cabeza is the meat part of the head. Okay. So the cabeza is kind of it goes vapor. So it's basically it's already pre-cooked, and what they do is they maintain it warm in vapor. Okay. Also the tortillas are maintained warm in vapor, and the tripa tacos are with a little bit of the same grease that the tripa has. They will fry it a little bit, and then they will put the intestines inside. Okay.
I'm not that adventurous. I'm not feeling that adventurous right now. Couchy.
That's good. Very good. Put everything in it.
Little avocado sauce, lime and salt. Simple, bringing out the flavor.
do you think, guys?
Good,
right? Very good.
Still doing my taco dance.
Still doing my taco dance. Paradise Crew, this is amazing.
So good.
Yeah, like authentic local Mexican flavors, freshly cooked and prepared right in front of you, and they're good.
Delicious.
Delicioso.
Yes. See, so he said that our next stop is we're having some chocolate.
Chocolates.
And then we are going to have enchiladas,
Enchiladas.
tequila, and some flan.
And some flan.
So I said, vamonos.
Vamonos.
Let's do that.
So we'll see you guys at the next stop.
Did you guys know that cacao is the gift from Mexico to the world?
Yes.
Yes, excelente. Why the gift from Mexico to the world? Yeah, these two are the same. Because before the Europeans conquered our continent, the only place where cacao existed was actually in Mexico and part of Central America. Okay, so when the Europeans came and conquered this country, they found out about cacao. All right, cacao back for our people, for Aztecs and Mexicas, and the Mayans, it was a very important product. It was a sacred seed, okay, and for them, it was more of a sacred. It was a sacred and valuable seed for them. Actually, they were so valuable for them that they could use it as a currency coin sometimes. Okay. Also, they made a water out of it called choco atil. Choco mean water, atil mean bitter. So a bitter water, they call it because the seed is bitter. And only the high hierarchy people of the clan or of the high status people could drink this water in a special ritual ceremony. And if you guys notice, choco atil, what does it sound like? Chocolate, exactly, chocolate. Actually, the word chocolate it's based on our Nahuatl language, which is our ancient language. So the word chocolate is a general language based on our language called choco atil, or chocolate, or chocolate, or how many countries you find it. All right, muy bien. So,
I wish we had smell-o-vision. Because it smells so good.
Well, if you click the subscribe button, the smell-o-vision will be activated.
Oh, good to know. Let's see what kind of chocolate I want. I'll do the one with tequila, please. I feel like that's different.
What in it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
There's tequila, there's Bailey's.
no, de hecho yo estoy en tú también ahí.
The milk chocolate with caramel. It's very
Good,
good.
right? Which one did you get? The caramel?
Okay.
Yeah,
Tequila.
Very good. Yo también quiero uno. Yo quiero uno de...
It exploded.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that face.
What was that?
There was a little hidden surprise in there.
That is so good.
Tequila reposado, which is tequila that's been in the barrel from 1 to 3 months. This one exactly, I think they put it like a month or so in the barrel. And this one right here is called sangrita. Sangrita is it's a chaser, or they invented it kind of as a chaser for tequila to kind of smooth it in a little bit. But nowadays it's not that, because tequila actually, a lot of young people are doing a great job in tequila, but that's we can talk about that all day, okay? But this, back in the day, this was kind of like a smoother or a chaser for tequila, and we call it sangrita. It's tomato juice, orange juice, a little bit of spices, okay, and some other secret ingredients that they have it, but it's not spicy. It's just kind of flavor. So you know, you'll get a little bit of that tomato, orangey, kind of limey kind of taste in there. Okay. Our enchiladas, you're gonna have 2 types of salsa. Okay. It's gonna be enchilada. It's gonna be a regular mole, or the most traditional mole, which is el mole rojo, okay, or the brown mole that you guys know, and the other one is mole verde, okay. Okay, this right here, I dominated the Costa because of its closeness to the coast. Usually Costa RAICILLA, because of the coast and of the type of soil, it will give you a different type of flavor. It will give you a little bit more of a citrus, let's say more of that citrus flavor. But also, since it's artisanal, the way of cooking, you'll feel it a lot in your mouth because they only make small batches. Okay, and they usually cook it with wood and hornos de taona. Okay, we call it hornos cónicos. Hornos de taona, which is the brick type ovens. We're gonna try to catch a sense before we try it, and then I'm gonna tell you. We're gonna do a little bit of experiment. Okay, a little bit because it will be rude if I don't. Okay, muy bien. So before we try it, we're gonna smell it a little bit. Can you smell it? What do you smell? Can you smell that? Imagine that caramelized like pineapple, the agave. Imagine caramelized. Can you flavor it a little bit there? Okay, so before we try it, we're gonna do a little bit of experiment. We're gonna put a little bit of our hand like perfume, okay? Just like this, just like perfume, and we're gonna let it go, okay? So remember we talked about how to drink it. So you swallow it, you drink it, and once you drink it, you breathe out. You breathe out, you let all that expansion of the alcohol out, and you stay with the agave flavor inside. So we're gonna smell this. Can you smell that? Okay, so mesquite, exactly. So that flavor right here, this in your mouth, it's what's supposed to stay in your in your hand. It's what's supposed to stay in your mouth. Okay, so that's kind of an idea of the technique of drinking it. What we have to do. Okay. Listo, salucita. Breathe it out. Breathe it out. There we go. Can we taste it? That nice little caramelized agave, a little bit of the...
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. Excelente.
Buenos tardes, Paradise Crew. We are wrapping up today's episode in Puerto Vallarta. What'd you think about today?
Today was awesome. A little hiccup at the beginning, but I think it was for the best. Not only did we get to spend some extra time here in Puerto Vallarta and explore things we weren't going to, we had an amazing guide. We had the tour all to ourselves, and it was awesome.
Yes, absolutely. You nailed it. We are ending this day by the beautiful beach in Vallarta. We got music bumping in the background. Two Modelos with us. Hashtag not sponsored, but they should. And I've had a phenomenal day. The food has been even better, but now we're finishing off with even better company. Guys, if you digged this episode, please give it a thumbs up. And as always, if you dig the vibes, please subscribe.
And if you care, please share. We'll see you in paradise.
Yeah, and cheers to you.
I got this feeling in my bones I can't ignore. Don't you feel that rhythm? Yeah, yeah. I think I feel the seasons changing.
See you later, Ryan.
Stops, just listen to your heart. Man, we making music out of nothing. When I'm with you, I feel the sunshine. When I'm with you, I feel the ocean